Payamps, and welcome to my YouTube channel. That honestly feels so crazy to say, but I am so excited. And if you're not new here, we're basically in a relationship now, because if you thought we were close on TikTok and Instagram, we're about to get a whole lot closer. And if you are new here, I thought what better way than to do a weekly vlog / Q&A just so we can get to know each other a little bit better. As for the basics, I'm 24 years old. My birthday is January 24th. I'm technically 5'7" ¾ but I just tell people that I'm 5'8", and I'm currently studying to become a dentist. Now, if it seems like I'm in a little bit of a rush, it's because I have to hurry and get ready for my mom's coworker's daughter's quinceañera. So we will for sure chat later, but let me just get ready and I'll see you guys there. If you saw me crying at B&H on Sunday, May 26th, just act like you didn't see me. First of all, there was no reason for me to be crying in B. Well, you know what? Let me explain myself. I purchased a lot of the stuff that I wanted to start my YouTube with, like in December and January. Rule number one, if you're gonna start something, go simple. Don't start buying all these things because it's unnecessary. All these months later, I'm just starting now to start like filming for my YouTube. Don't know how to work the camera, don't know how to do much. So I go to try on another a lens that I bought for this camera. I'm there, I'm turning it, I'm twisting it, and it's not fitting. I'm like, there's no way, there's no way that's not for this. There's absolutely no way. I tried to get it in, and honestly, it came to the point where I was like, Emily, do not tell me that this is for the wrong camera, the wrong mount. I'm like, I would never do that. That would never happen, right? And lo and behold, I got the lens for the wrong camera. And I'm just gonna make a long story short. B&H only has a 30-day return and refund, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So I was in B&H crying my eyes out. I got the problem resolved. It's not the end of the world. It is literally not a big deal. There's bigger things to worry about. But anyway, just wanted to fill you in on what happened on Sunday. But anyway, the Sweet 16 was so much fun. I had a blast. Anytime with my mom is a good time. And this Monday, this is like my Sunday for the week. So the agenda for the day is to mainly just go food shopping, and then I have to buy some cleaning supplies. We're just gonna really get the week together, and I feel like I've been eating a lot, especially eating out a lot, especially the last few weeks of April and May, just because of all my exams. And it's not the most economical thing, and I feel a lot better when I'm eating foods that I know exactly what's in it. So let's go. I'll see you back from the food shopping.
Yo. Hey, feeling young, but they treat me like the OG. And they want the T on me, I swear these bitches nosy. Said he put some money on my head, I guess we gon' see. I won't put no money on his head, my niggas owe me. I gotta be single for a while, you can't control me. Uno, those traits in a race, they can't hold me. And I show my face in the case, so you know it's me. Imitation isn't flattery, it's just annoying me. And I'm too about it. And the dirt that they threw on my name turned to soil, and I grew up about it. Time for y'all to figure out what y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, outside, 29, G5.
We are back, and this is everything that I got. So let's just put everything away, okay? In 3, 2, 1. There we go, much better. Time for some questions. And just ignore the dishes right here because I cannot be bothered. I wanted to answer, if you could give advice to your 13-year-old self, what would it be? I was the biggest people pleaser that you could ever imagine. If you bumped into me, I would say sorry, that type of thing. If anyone said anything, I would literally ruminate it and think about it all day. It would bother me, and I would need to know, if you're my friend, are you mad at me? Just little things like that I wish I could shake myself and tell myself not to be like that, but I would tell my younger self to not care as much about what people think about you. Another piece of advice that I would give would be to not force friendship. I was so desperate and needy to have a friend group or look like I had a lot of friends that I would sometimes force myself into friend groups or to be friends with people that maybe maybe they just didn't want to be friends with me, or maybe they, you know, we didn't vibe that well, and maybe it was too forced, or they didn't have the best intentions for me. And again, this is not everybody, but I'm just saying a lot of the times when I felt like I was going out of my way to make friendships, that it just wouldn't work out. I have found, for me now at my age, I'm just like, the friends that I make is going to be through God's will and through God's grace. And I feel like when I haven't forced things and just let things happen, those friendships are the friendships that have lasted me many years. And I'll give an example. So I signed up to do study abroad, and it was through Penn State and another university. So kids from America were joining to go study abroad in Spain. Mind you, I knew no one that was also doing the program from my school. I didn't know people from the other school. And then we were also staying with a host family. I didn't know like who I was staying with, what kids they had. Like I knew nothing. And I was just like I'm gonna go, like I'm gonna see what it's about. I'm gonna meet the friends that I'm gonna meet. However, I'm not gonna force it. And that was my motto. So the first day of the program, they had like a little get together, like, hey, welcome to the program. Hey guys, we're so happy to have you. After that meeting, I walk into the phone store, and I see a girl that I had seen before that I knew was in the program. So I just walked up to her and I'm like, hey, like, do you know how getting the phone thing works? She was like, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't work here. And I was like, oh, I know, like, I just saw you were in the program and blah, blah, blah. And I kid you not, after that, we got our phones together, whatever, we got the SIM cards. And then we went to the supermarket after, we went shopping together. I think we went to the mall after that together. And I kid you not, after that, we did not go like a single day without hanging out or talking to each other. She is that friend that I know, like, I can call whenever, and she knows she can call whenever she needs something. But again, I would just say, don't force friendships. If you're in high school and you feel like you don't have friends, sit by yourself. Don't be afraid to sit by yourself. Like, it's okay. You're gonna meet the friends that you're gonna have. Next, I have like my standards or like rules when it comes to dating, or I guess like requirements. And honestly, I don't have any standards. Aside from the common ones that you know, for me, honestly, if you're funny, you're in. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding, because if you cannot make me pee, laugh, like I am losing, like my stomach hurts, to me, it's not even worth it. You know why? Let me tell you why. When you think about it, if you marry somebody and you see something long-term with that person, like when you're 80, 90 years old and you're living with that person, like nothing is better than at the end of the day, like you guys are homies and you guys make each other crack up and laugh. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, are you funny? And I haven't thought that far. Good morning, guys. This should be my face right now, because why did I think that going to bed yesterday at 1 a.m. that I was gonna hop out of the bed at 4 a.m. and just be ready to go to the gym? I should know myself, because if there's one thing about me, I need my 6 to 7 hours of sleep. Like if I don't have that, then to me, there's no point in going to the gym. And now that I think about it, maybe that's why I don't, maybe that's why I'm not making the gains. But I need to prioritize my sleep, I feel like, in order to make gains in the gym. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm running super mega late. I'm gonna run to school and I'll catch y'all later. And yeah, let's go. I'm back. Today was fun. I was in the clinic all day. So now we're going to go to the gym because we didn't go before. The question that I wanted to answer was advice for anybody like starting dental school. The biggest thing I would tell someone is to be okay with being humbled. It's okay to go in with the attitude that you're gonna be good, but I think it's about learning to receive constructive criticism and not letting it get you down. And I think that's what happened to me in the beginning. Like any little thing a professor would say to fix or do, it would literally just really hit me where it hurts. And you just take it on the chin and you move on, and that's how you get better. And I had a teacher tell me once, like, it's not about, you shouldn't do things until you get it right. You should do things until you're no longer getting them wrong, or I guess doing them incorrectly. In terms of my road to dentistry, how I got to dentistry, I actually started off by wanting to be a pediatrician, I think like ever since I was a child. So I just started off on that route in high school, like by volunteering at hospitals, shadowing doctors. And then when I started at Penn State. I majored in nutritional sciences and I minored in Spanish. And through that major, I was able to get all my requirements for pre-medicine, like entering medical school. So what I did my freshman year of school is I mapped out my entire all 8 semesters of school with my requirements, what I needed to get into med school, what I needed for my major, what I needed for my minor. And then I think I ended up switching to dentistry, I think towards the end of my second year. So I think that transition, what made it easy was that a lot of the pre-med requirements are the same, if not even less, I think, for pre-dental. But I think I just ended up figuring it out. I studied abroad during the fall semester of my 3rd year, and then the spring semester I took the test, and throughout the summer before and during my time in the spring, I shadowed doctors. I was able to get my hours and everything worked out, thank God. But it wasn't too hard of a transition. So again, if you're scared or you feel like it's too late to switch, or you feel like you found other passions, like it's never too late. If you don't like something and then you have to put a lot of work and time into it, it's gonna be a terrible experience. So that's why it's really important to really shadow and delve into different careers so you can make sure that the one that you're picking is the one for you. Rambling on, we're gonna get to the gym. We're gonna have an awesome, super amazing leg workout. I'm so excited. So first I'm gonna whip up a spinach smoothie, and then we're gonna get
together, hope it's worth a try. You ain't always been an angel, but heaven's on our side. I got my demons too, I know just how you feel. You can be real with me, that's why you're still with me. Can't hide behind a can't I don't even care you lie to me, cause everyone thinks it's about me these days. I say I do just to say I do. Don't give me no reason.
I went to Chipotle around closing time and they gave me so much food. My bowl is literally like over, can you see it? Is it focusing? Another question that I get a lot is about if I have had the girls done and just like surgeries in general. I have not had any surgeries. I have not had any like Botox and filler, and I'm not against, I'm a big proponent in doing what makes you feel better, but I just wanted to answer that. I do have a TikTok that I'll tag below where I show like exactly how I just get the girls to, I know how to make them look good, if you know what I mean. But in terms of cosmetics and like what I have kind of done, like just cosmetically, I have had braces and Invisalign, and the reason I did both was because I had rotated teeth on my lower arch. So, and I just didn't want braces. I think I was like in high school at the time, which is not even a big deal. But getting braces on the bottom until those teeth rotated, and then I did Invisalign for the rest of the time that I needed to have them. And aside from that, I just recorded, I got my PRP microneedling session done like this past Monday. It was my 3rd time. I did one with like a med spa, and that was good. The first one at a med spa, and that was good. And then I just found a place that was closer and that worked better for me. So I did the second 2 there. And for PRP microneedling, they say that you need to do it at least, I think 3 times, 4 weeks apart. And then you can do it 6 months maintenance, depending. Before I would recommend it to you guys, I want to wait and give myself the 6 months, because they say like sometimes it takes a few months after you do like the 3 first sessions to even see a change, and sometimes you need more. So I just want to wait to see if I see a difference in the before and after photos before I recommend anything to you. In terms of like cosmetic stuff, that's what I've been dabbling in, just like some skincare stuff. Good morning. So this morning I woke up and decided last minute to buy tickets to the Aventura concert that's tonight. Yesterday I didn't do much, got my nails done. I do my nails like this all the time, like the same exact color. They're just natural. I don't know if you can see. Just like Supernatural. That's like my favorite, my go-to. I like my nails short. That's why when I do them longer now, I usually just do the press on. I'm gonna head out. I have school all day, and then I'll probably come back and we can get ready together. So yeah, see you then. I just finished the semester and I do not know how I used to do 30 minutes. I used to do 30 minutes like barely being able to make the 30 minutes, but today by literally 15 minutes I was like, yeah, nah, like I'm not gonna be able to do it. But I made it to 20 minutes, so now I have like an hour and 20 minutes to get ready. And I need to shower, redo my makeup. I was gonna do my hair down, but I think I'm just gonna do it slicked back because it's hot outside anyway. And I have no clue what I'm wearing. I had to remember to make sure that my phone was charged up because the first concert that I went to alone was Bad Bunny's El Último tour. In the middle of the concert, my phone died. Mind you, I had like an Uber already scheduled like for the end of the concert to meet up with me. I was able to like find this guy that was like by our section towards the top, like in the hallway, right like around the corner of where you can visualize the stage. There was an outlet. So literally picture me plugged in with my super long charger, holding my phone like in the back, like where the kiosks or like where they have the food and stuff, singing. Don't ask me. I feel like I had a concert villain origin story. I think it was my sophomore year of college. And before this, I really didn't put too much importance on going to concerts. It was like a random day. It was like a Wednesday, Thursday, and I think Travis Scott was performing at Penn State. Did it ever cross my mind to buy tickets, or was I ever like, oh my god, I have to see Travis Scott? No. One day I had a class and this girl came up to me, or she was like, hey, like I have an extra ticket, do you want to go? Like I'm not gonna go anymore. I forgot what happened. She just had a ticket and she was like, do you want it? And I was like, okay, like okay. I didn't have plans, but like I'll go. Like I didn't care to go alone. So I do my makeup, I do my hair, I'm like get all ready, and I go to the concert and I go show them the ticket and the ticket doesn't work. Mind you, I was not upset at the girl, like whatever, I don't know what ended up happening with that. And honestly, I was in absolute tears. Mind you, should I have been that dramatic about it? No. Let me tell you why. Because I had no plans of seeing him. But I think the part of it that made me feel emotional, I guess, and I was also on my period, was like when the security guard was like, oh, your ticket doesn't work. That was when Travis Scott came out, and literally, I kid you not, hearing anyone that you've been listening to for a while, that you like semi like their music live, and hearing the people clapping and cheering, it's just a different experience. Just as the security guard was telling me, your ticket doesn't work, and then I hear everyone cheering and I can't get in, and I was already dressed up. I think everything all together just made it a really sad experience. But anyway, after that, my best friend, shout out to Sophia, she was like, you know what, like it's okay, like we're gonna go to a concert. So she found like a concert in New York City. It was for Juice WRLD, R.I.P. Juice WRLD, and then she took me, and that was like our first concert together. It was so cute because it was a lot more of like an intimate concert. It was like on the floor, and it was just such a fun experience. My mom was more so, she was like, next time you need to buy tickets so that doesn't happen to you. So I will say, if you're debating on going to a concert and you're like, oh well, like the only tickets that I can get are the tickets that are all the way in the back and I don't want to sit that far, let me tell you something, do it. Because even if you're in the back, I think for Un Verano Sin Ti, we were all the way in the back of Yankee Stadium, and Yankee Stadium is huge. And I'm telling you, we had the best time ever, because just hearing him live, you know when you listen to music on your headphones and you wish you could feel it in your bloodstream? I promise you, like when you go to a concert, you feel the music in your bloodstream. Like, honestly, after that one event, that's why I call it like my villain origin story when it comes to concerts, because after that one event, I just now cherish concerts so much more. Before COVID, I used to have outfits stocked in my closet for months, years before I wore them, because I would always be like, oh, but I want to wait till something special to wear this. After COVID, I will wear anything on a random Tuesday, on a random Wednesday, because you never know. And it's like, what are you waiting for to wear that special outfit? I say this to say that I'm debating on if I should wear a cute outfit or just go comfy cozy. And Okay, honestly, for how last minute this outfit was, I feel like it's super cute. I feel like it's giving Aventura. I don't know. I just think it's super cute. And let me show you the shoes. I think these are from Forever 21. I didn't want to do a heel that was like too uncomfortable, but they're just cute little heels. So let's really fast do a what's in my bag because the Uber's almost here. I have my phone, I have my GoPro, my wallet, and lip gloss to touch up. And then I just take another phone, which I use for content creation. It's not closing, but honestly, that's fine. It's fine. So this is it. I'm so excited. So see y'all there. Y'all are not gonna believe we are surrounded by fire trucks. In terms of the concert, best time of my life. I left leaving on cloud 9. I had scheduled an Uber. Literally, it was coming at the perfect time. I was like, this is amazing. I walk outside, and if you've been to any sporting event, any concert, like finding an Uber or anything after the event is kind of a challenge. And I was so proud of myself because I found my Uber right away. I was like, yes, it's gonna be a great night. I'm gonna go home, take my makeup off, get cozy, whatever. We drive not even 2 blocks, and this car literally smashes into us on my side of where I'm sitting. And literally, I don't know why, I've never been, you know, knock on wood, in a serious accident. So literally the car smashes into my side of the door, and I'm literally like frozen. Like, I cannot believe what just happened. And it's not funny. So then my driver gets out. Mind you, my driver was so nice, like for the 2 blocks that I knew him. He gets out, they start going at it, they're about to fight, and mind you, everybody in the street's like, fight, and I'm like, oh my God, mind you, I haven't gotten out of the car. I'm just stuck in the car, and I don't know why. And I know that they say, like, when you get in an accident, like, you should leave the cars in the position of the accident so that, like, the police can get a, like, better picture of what happened. And I don't know why I equated that to me as well. Like, I had to be in the same frozen position. So I literally called my sister. I didn't want to, like, worry my parents or let her know what's happening. Then all of a sudden, I've never seen this before. Literally within a matter of seconds, I think it was like 1, 2, 3, like 4 huge firefighter trucks surrounding us. And I'm like, oh my God. I stay in the car, which I don't know why I didn't get out the car. I feel like I was in a shock. So I'm in the car, and then I don't know why, the most handsome firefighters I have ever seen in my life, all of them, like, one at a time, popping their head in the car, like, hey, you okay? Hey, you all right? Hey, you want an ambulance? Like, one by one, they were all popping their head in the car until the last one pops his head in, and he's like, hey, you're gonna have to call another Uber. And I was like, okay. I was like, you know what, let me just cross the street, remove myself from the situation. But I wanted to also, like, be there because I thought I was gonna be able to recount what happened to help defend my Uber driver. I felt like in a vulnerable situation. Like, I just felt like I was by myself, like in the middle of the night, in the outfit that I was wearing. So I felt like I just wanted to go home, but I gave the driver my information if he needed, like, somebody to also say, like, what had happened. And then I called my Uber, and then I hopped in the new Uber. And I'm like, please just get me home. Please just get me home. Mind you, I'm so tired at this point. Like, I have had a full day of school. Like, I'm just so tired. And I'm like, Emily, whatever you do, like, just don't fall asleep. We're gonna get home. We're gonna get home. Then it's like double the time that it's supposed to take to get home, and we are in bumper to bumper. Like, I mean, the light is turning green and nothing's moving for, like, I think 5 green lights. Like, and literally I'm like this is one eye, like, Emily, do not fall asleep, do not fall asleep. And mind you, thank goodness, like, the second Uber driver that I called, he was super nice too. He was like, oh, do you want ox, blah, blah, blah. But then from the corner of my eye, I see him take, like, a bag, and he takes the bag, like a black bag, and then he opens it, like, without me seeing what's in it, and then stuffs it back down, like, by where the gas pedal is. And I'm like, okay. And then I see he starts licking and preparing a blunt. And I'm like, please, Lord, please have him smoke that anytime but with me in the vehicle. I'm like, as soon as I exit the vehicle, please let that be the time that he smokes it. I was just like, please do not smoke anything while I'm in the car right now. Like, I just beg. And thankfully, I made it home. I made it safe. Thank you, God. But that was just the last thing that I was expecting. So moral of the story, there's no moral of the story. But I just felt so bad for my Uber driver because I was like, first of all, I felt bad because he was taking me home and he ended up getting in an accident. And then he was literally so stressed because they had charged me like for the trip because I scheduled it before. But I'm like, it's literally no problem. Like, it's okay. Like, just make sure I wanted him, also. I wanted him to get his thing sorted out, and then he's stressed. He's like, I promise I can still take you home. And I'm like, no, it's okay. Like, I just want to go home now. And he was like, let me call my brother. He'll pick you up. And I'm like, it's okay. But yeah, I'm just grateful to be home, and I'm gonna knock out like literally in 5 seconds. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, it's about to be 7 p.m. and it's Friday and I have not recorded yet. So let me give you a little breakdown of my day. I went to bed last night around 2:30, 2:45. I got up at 7. I was like, today's gonna be a good day. We were supposed to have class from 9 to 5, and then my professor luckily ended around 2 to 3. I went to the gym. I had a killer workout. I ended up getting boba tea afterwards, and if you know, I have a real life obsession with boba tea. I really started thinking about last night how I just bought the tickets last minute and I ended up going and having the time of my life. And I started thinking, and I really want this summer to be more of the summer of yeses. For a lot of my life, I say no and overthink a lot of things, sometimes for a good reason. Let me not, for a good reason. But I think moving forward, like, I just want to be more spontaneous, say yes, and just have fun and live life. Because I used to be the type of person that I would always have to like wait for the right time to do something, whether that's, oh, I'm not gonna talk to that guy because I want to wait till I look like this, or I'm not gonna apply for that thing because I want to wait till I do this. I'm not gonna start doing this because I need to like do this first, or look like this, or be like this. And it's like, no, the life that I'm living like it's happening in real time. The time is ticking. I wanted to share this analogy that I forgot where I heard it from. But sometimes you pray to God, you're like, God, please, I really want a cake. I really want this cake really bad. Without realizing that he has provided you the eggs, the butter, the flour, the sugar, everything you need to make the cake. And you're sitting there like, God, please, can I get the cake? Please give me the cake. And it's like, you have the ingredients that you need. You have to put in the work to make the cake that you're asking for. And I think adding another layer to that, sometimes you don't realize how privileged you are to be able to just start, because a lot of people aren't able to just start. So sometimes people are missing the milk, sometimes people are missing the eggs, and then they have to go out and do the extra steps, take the extra journey to get those things to make the cake. So I'm just saying that sometimes, like, you have to realize, one, how privileged you are to be able to just start and do it even if you feel like things aren't perfect. Because yeah, did that make sense? Today I have to do my Friday night rejuve. So there's two parts to it. There's a cleaning part and then a meat part. On the meat part, I do an everything shower. I shave, I exfoliate, I moisturize. Then I make some green tea. I light some candles, and I either like relax in bed, watch a show, read a book, whatever my heart desires. So if you need to clean your house, you need to clean your apartment, you need to clean your bedroom, and you're procrastinating, I'm gonna count to 3 and we're gonna get up together. And we're just gonna get to it. Don't turn my video off. You can keep the video on, but let's get to the cleaning together, okay? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Come on, we're going, come on. I see that you're still sitting there. Let's go, come on, come on.
Sus amigas se cansaron de decir que es por lo que por ti no hicieron. Pero el problema más grande es justo ahí. Tú quieres a tu manera. Pero ya está cansada de recibir nada cuando da de más. Algo puro y sincero con formalidad. Ella puso un casting para los que valoran. Si no es seguro pues no se enamora. Porque la cagó una vez pero no otra vez. Cero drama y estrés ella quiere. Ella puso un casting para los que valoran. Si no es seguro pues no se enamora. Porque la cagó una vez pero no otra vez. Cero drama y estrés ella quiere. Quiere que la partan como partopista, que la traten cual modelo de revista. Y un caballero pero no de amistad. Y que si no le sirve pues baby hasta la vista. Es que solo con la mirada se le ve todo el corazón. Pero si una niña es mala se hablamos de diversión. Quiere que bajen la luna y le canten una canción. Quiero amor de cuento de hadas pero baby con pasión, yeah, yeah. Si la conoces no lo necesita decir. No sin problema si no pasaste la tesis. Y la salida está allá donde dice exit, next please, yeah. Ella puso un casting para los que valoran. Si no es seguro pues no se enamora. Que la tapó una vez pero no otra vez. Cero drama y estrés, ella quiere. Ella puso un casting para los que valoran. Si no es seguro pues no se valora. Que la capó una vez pero no otra vez. Cero drama y estrés, ella quiere, yeah. Ya no es la misma muchacha, no, no. Si va a Cupid y se agacha, si quiere amor pero ya no.